Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 159 on the Leek. I'm John, as always. I'm back on Facecam. I'm going to try something a little bit different today. Last week, there was a bit of a sync issue. That's because Camtasia is a pile of crap and tends to just lose sync randomly. Apparently, it just doesn't work with my web camera. They don't know why, and they never bother fixing anything. So we're doing something a little bit differently. Hopefully, the sync issues work. It's going to be much more difficult for me to edit, which is going to be a pain because I really like to edit out pauses, and in Camtasia I can just hit a button and it pauses and it starts up again. You can't do that with most other software, unfortunately. If you know software that lets me record the webcam as a separate video track and the screen recording as a separate video track, and you can pause and start again because you cannot in OBS, let me know because it would be very helpful. Anyways, we are going to draft Rivals of Ixalan one more time because there's nothing else really going on Magic Online. There's Cube, but that doesn't really work for a sponsored draft, so we're going to draft Rivals one more time. And this is where I would normally pause, so I could try to fill dead air and chat with you guys, which is a little bit harder when it's not Twitch and you're not actively chatting, or I can try to edit this out in post. So let me know how it goes, I suppose. This is going to be a long wait, so I just have to edit this out in post. And we're back. I edited that out for sure because it took 7 minutes for us to actually get people into this cube draft. Also, holy birds of paradise. We got a Golden Guardian. I don't mind a Golden Guardian. I feel like it's just way better in sealed, though. We've got an Expel, which I think I take the Guardian over. We've got a Sailor, which I think we take the Guardian over. We've got a Luminous Bonds, which I don't know that we take the Guardian over. Also, I should mention, this is a sponsored draft. This is Democritus' sponsored draft. He'll be getting every card that we draft here. Also, going forward for this month, because there's not that many Saturdays, and a lot of them are pre-release and set review, etc. There's going to be bonus drafts near the end of the month. So when Dominaria comes out, there's going to be like a draft on a Monday and a draft on like a Friday or something in order to actually get in all of the sponsored drafts that I need to get in this month. Yeah, I guess we're just going to take Golden Guardian. Keeps us open, right? And people are still saying that this is a super slow format where you can do whatever you want. And I still don't really agree. Wayward Swordtooth. We could just go real deep on shenanigans here for our final draft, right? Try to be like green, white, Ascend with Swordtooth. And Defenders. Yeah, let's go deep. Let's go real deep. Wayward Swordtooth, come on, join the party. That's a red pack. Also Magic Online. Respond. Thank you. We got a Baffling End, which heads on into green-white. I'm fine with that. I could also potentially see my new plan of recording not working out because I'm recording the webcam on the Logitech software with a different microphone. I'm recording the screen on Camtasia with a different microphone. I'm going to use Premiere to sync them up, edit it. I'm going to have to render it a couple of times, I guess, because I'm going to have to render the screen recording video because it's its own proprietary stuff to go into Premiere. So we'll see how long this takes. If it takes too long, it may not be great. But I'm recording two different things, which my computer's fine. It's VR capable, for crying out loud. And Camtasia just craps the bed and they say, well, you don't have enough RAM, which I think is bull crap. So I just saw some frames dropping a little bit or staggering a little bit on the webcam software, so we'll see what happens there, I guess. We're not going that deep. We're not going green, red, white that deep. So we could take a Dreadmaw. We could take a Gleaming Barrier if we want to be really dumb. Yeah, Path Metal's not working. It's out. So I think we're just on Colossal Dreadmaw here. We're not taking Blazing Hope. We're not taking Ceratops. We're not taking Moment. No. Dreadmaw, come on, join the party. What do we do here? We got a Martyr. which I think is better than the first Conquistador. We're not taking Crafty Cuppers. We're not taking that. We're not taking that. We're not taking that, that, or that. So we are indeed on Martyr of Dusk. And we're looking green-white. Green-white Ascend. World Shaper, you're funnish. And I mean, you're better than anything else. Well, actually, Snubhorns, we probably want. We probably want. World Shaper's fun, though. And we're about having fun here. So World Shaper, get on in that deck. Fun, janky decks. That's the definition of Spikey Saturday, I guess. Frillback, I'm not super excited about that, but I don't really want an aggressive urge, so let's take the Frillback, but it may very well get cut. Sailor Wheeling? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost Wheeling Sailor. That's intriguing. We don't have to be white if we get a bunch of sailors. And if this sailor wheeled, did the sailor in the next pack? Because it was a sailor in our first pack. So I think we're just going to take the sailor rather than the second Dreadmaw for now. And if we get another one, then we're shenaniganing. We did not. It may not have been in this pack. Now I can't remember. We get a Plummet for the sideboard. We're not taking another Frillback. We want to cut the first one. No reason to splash black yet. No, no, no. So sideboard Plummet. Snubhorn. If we stay white-green, that's what we're going to do. No reason to take any other stuff, so let's take Snubhorn. Sun Sentinel or a Armasaur. I don't like either of those cards. But maybe we're just a luck sack and we open a Tendershoot Dryad next pack. And then we can go Saproling Tribal. So let's try it. Let's try it. Imperial Ceratops. We can technically play that card. We're not going to, but we have the colors for it. See, if I was able to edit, that's where I would edit out taking a drink of my coffee. And we'll see if we edit. It's gonna, if I do edit out every pause, and I'm not gonna edit out this pause because I guess I'm talking to you now. It would change Spikey Saturday video editing from being like 5 minutes to being like 45 minutes, which I guess might encourage me to start doing these earlier in the week, because right now I'm recording Saturday afternoon at noon. You're literally going to see this video a few hours after I record it, which is often stressful when I have to get the video done and uploaded. So maybe the increased editing requirement will encourage me to do it in advance. So those cards were all garbage. Sea Legs, Orozco Frillback, we still want to cut that first one. Yeah, that's what Kumena looks like, right? I want a Kumena with the Orozco Raptor art on it. I really, really want that. I guess we're going to take Kumena. It's probably still worth a little tiny bit of money, correct? I don't think I can check this without flashing my browser on screen, which currently has my PayPal information on it. So we're not going to do that. We're going to look up Kumena on MTG Goldfish. On my phone. Riveting content. If we don't take Kumena, we're taking nothing? Yeah, we're taking literal stone nothing. We're taking a Squire's Devotion. I mean, it's not the worst. It's also not the best. And Kumena's not that good, actually, even if we splash for it. It is worth like $6 online. We'll take it for value for Democritus, which I think will be the second Kumena we've gotten him. We've got one Merfolk. Maybe we get more. Yeah, let's take it. Probably won't splash for it. Atsakan Seer works. Atsakan Seer definitely works. We've got a Suncrested Paladin, or Pterodon as well. That's the Paladin. And a Luminous Bonds. Actually, Luminous Bonds is probably just better. Ups our Ascent count. It's removal. Seer may very well come back around. So yeah, let's take the Luminous Bonds. Temple Altasaur. That works. That works. Snubborn Sentry, which might come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 cards coming back. So that's going to be Inquiry, Canal Monitor, Island, Veteran, Snubborn. Although this cuts white except for that one card, so the other white drafter will probably take that. So we're taking this anyways, for sure. But I don't think we're going to get Snubby back, unfortunately. Boy, Forerunner. Could have had a cool Merfolk deck. Apparently, maybe, probably not. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, I guess we're going Dinosaur Tribal. So we could take Cacophedon, which I guess we'll begrudgingly play. Giltgrove Stalker. Forerunner's just not doing it. So I guess we're on Cacophedon. I guess this is the life we're leading now. Hey. Squire's Devotion and Luminous Bonds. We're taking Luminous Bonds, but I wouldn't have minded picking up a Squire's Devotion at some point. I don't think we're going to see another one, though. Dreadmaw, we'll take the removal. Raging Regisaur. Can we splash that? Not yet. Not yet. So I think we're probably just on Night of the Stampede then. Because we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dinosaur, 8 dinosaurs at the moment. This one doesn't get any cheaper. Yeah, we'll take the Knight. We are green-white dinosaurs now. And this is a garbage pack. So we're going to take Strider Harness, I guess, but we're going to try our best to not play it. I don't think we need a second Plummet ever out of the sideboard. I hope. But we're not playing Strider Harness. There's no world in which we're playing Strider Harness. Let's take the second Plummet. Cherished Hatchling. Sure. It's decent with Night of the Stampede. Surprise 4-drop Dreadmaw. Nothing here for us. We can take a Gleaming Barrier, but we ain't gonna play it. Alright, so we're getting nothing else out of this pack, I don't think. So pack 3 is really gonna have to make it. We got a sideboard Naturalize or a Sun Sentinel. I don't think we're playing a Sun Sentinel. We are a little bit short on playables, though. We can technically bring this Frillback back in, but we still don't want to play either. Sun Sentinel's just so bad. So bad. Let's take the sideboard Naturalize. Hardy Veteran. So this is the pack where I wanted the Snubhorn back, and we did not get it. So we'll put Hardy Veteran in the deck, but we want to cut her as well. So that's at least 3 cuts that we want to make. Come on, pack 3. Be good to us, please. We'll play an Aggressive Urge. We will play an Aggressive Urge. We will not play either of those cards, though. Technically we can play it. Wouldn't be the worst thing. I'm really glad that doesn't just hit Merfolk. I feel like it should have, but maybe that's just too tribally. I mean, all the other Merfolks typically just only hit Merfolks. Alright, I guess Merfolk is the proper plural. Pack 3, what do we want? We want a, we didn't get Atsakan Seer back. That's unfortunate. We want a Gishrath and a way to splash it. We get a Kopala. Womp womp. So we get a Pounce. We'll take the Pounce. There's an Imperial Aerosaur as well. Not going to come back around. Grazing Whiptail might, though. So we'll take this Pounce and feel fairly okay with that. Fairly, relatively, kind of a little bit okay. Actually, Golden Guardian Temple Altasaur kind of works. I think. Yeah, we can have Golden Guardian fight Dreadmaw. It deals, or even like Armasaur. It doesn't kill the Armasaur because it only deals 1. It's kind of a cool combo. It's never going to work, but it's cool. Good old Terry is fine. We're not taking Looming. We're not taking Spiketail. We're not taking Diviner. So Terry, get in. Pious Interdiction is going to be better than Atsakan Archer. It is. In you go. And there's a deck. It's not the best deck I've ever seen, but it's technically a deck. Raptor Companion. Why is it over here? Was it in Masters 25? Was it? I don't think it was in Masters 25. Yeah, we're just taking Snapping Sailback. We've got no reason for Maverick Fane. Sailback's better than the Raptors. We will get one of these Raptors back. So yeah, Snapping Sailback, in you go. Let's get rid of Hardy Veteran, because it's bad. Oof, Call to the Feast. Pretty nice. Nothing here for us at all. So we'll take a Fog. Just to remind everybody that you never play them. Ravenous Daggertooth is the pick. Is it better than a Rosca Frillback? Probably, right? Like, we're never getting through with the Frillback, so it doesn't matter that it's 4 power. And this, we get to gain a couple of life, I guess. So, yeah, Ravenous Daggertooth, in you go. The second one, however, we do not do. Or do we? Is the second one just better? Maybe it's just better, especially with Altasaur, right? Sure. Let's do another Daggertooth instead of a Frillback. This deck is not ideal. I'm predicting a 1 and 2. And the 1 is going to be an opponent rage scooping for no reason. That's my prediction. Come on. Come on. We get a Jade Guardian that we're not going to play. We get a Spiketail Ceratops that we're not going to play. We get a Queen's Commission that we're not going to play. We get a Sunrise Seeker that we're not going to play. I guess we take the Ceratops? Sure. We kind of missed out on the power that we needed for this deck. You know, we needed a Radiant Destiny or a Vanquisher's Banner. We needed a Dinosaur Lord. We needed, you know, one of the bombs that ruined the format. One of the bombs that defined the format. We got Grazing Whiptail back. Does it just go in the deck? Probably just goes in the deck over an Imperial Ceratops. Just in the deck main. Curve's a little bit high. I'd prefer this spike to be at 3, not at 4. But it's a slow format where you never, ever, ever deal with aggro, right? Right. Sure. Altasaur. Also a 4-drop. Alright, people are really taking their time with these last few picks for some reason. Ixali's Keeper. I have lost to this card a stupid amount. Probably like it more than the Jadecraft Artisan. We don't really have Trample going on. So yeah, let's put that in and take out the Jadecraft, which lowers our curve as well. We got both Raptor Buddies back. We are going to play a Raptor Buddy over probably just Cacaphodon. Yeah, there we go. Our curve got better. Blossom Dryad. Are we going to play that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Demolish, sure, and give us that basic land. Alright, so there's the deck. We got a sideboard at least. We got both Plummets, we got the Naturalize. We can side in, I guess, the 2-5 and the Limbling Altasaur, etc. We got a Kumena. That's cool. We're going to add some lands. It looks like it's going to be like a 9-8 forest. 10-7 forest. Double green, double green, double green. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, so we're going to do 10-7, and I will see you guys for match 1 in a split second. All right, here we are for round 1. We've won the die roll, which is great. We got a 2-drop. We got a 5-drop and a 6-drop. Okay, we're not going to see any better. I know how Spikey Saturday works. All right, opponent, what you going to do? You're down to 6. Mull again, mull again. They did not mull again. Card on the bottom, that's fine by me. So we're going to go forest. And we're going to pass that turn. Come on, not... What did I hate in this format? Did I hate vampires? I think I hated vampires. Ooh, sword tooth. Let's hope we get the 10 permanents fast enough. Drop the cherished hatchling into sword tooth. That's going to have us at 3, 4, 5 permanents, 6 permanents the next turn. We might get there relatively quick. Grasping Scoundrel. That's not a vampire. Opponent playing off brand. Ixalan's Keeper, you say? We're going to use all of our mana. Although it could flash in a Wayward Swordtooth. That sounds dumb enough. That sounds dumb enough that I think I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to block with the Cherished Hatchling. Hope they play a creature in their main phase 1, which they probably will not. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah! We get to eat a 1/1. Got there? Also, they may just not attack. Please attack. Please attack. Ah, coward. Screwing up my plans. Well, we'll drop a World Shaper then. And just say, hey, you can't attack anyways. Deal with it. So if we hit a land, we're looking at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 permanents next turn. That is decent. I'm surprised our opponent didn't attack there. They must have smelled our plan. Perhaps they were ghosting, which is wrong. I hope I don't have to enter that debate and try to explain to you why it's wrong. Okie dokes. Welp. We're going to bash in here, I do believe. Bash in for 5, they come back at us for 5. That's a race that I'm actually okay with, especially if we get to flash in a dinosaur here. I will mill. Land, Baffling End. Alright. And don't even get me started on the your opponent didn't consent to you streaming. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. In for 5. In for 5. In for 5. Are you gonna take it? No, you're not. Sure, that is fine. Because then we're gonna eat your 2/2. So, yep. Dinosaurs can be flashed in. Dinosaur is gonna be flashed in. It's gonna eat your Heliopterus. Nom 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 nom. Yes, please. Alright, there we go. Got them to 16. They got a 2/1. That does not block like a 2/1. Kinda wanting our land. Conquistador, sure. I don't mind that. Don't mind that one bit. So we're probably going to stop attacking, I guess. Although, if it dies, we get lands, which pushes us towards its end. So I think I actually will attack in with the World Shaper here. They're on 4 cards. They missed a land drop, it looks like. Yeah, they missed the land drop. Ooh. Yeah. Let's come in for 3. Mill ourselves. Hitting. Land, Luminous Bond, Snapping, Sailback. Okay, that didn't work out exactly as planned. They're going to take 3. It's going well as far as I'm concerned. We will drop an Ixalan's Keeper. And we'll drop a Raptor Buddy. That puts us at 8. Land and Altasaur puts us at 10. Opponent with the Ixalan's Binding. That's going to hit the Sword Tooth, ain't it? Sure is. Sure is. So, good thing we got to naturalize. So we're going to bring that in for sure. For sure. Teaming me. You're not winning this race. There we go. In for 2. Do we just want to trade? They're at 4 cards. No, I can just take 2. I'm at 18. Taking 2. Taking 2. Drop that land. Temple Altasaur is not going to change anything at the moment. So I think we just bash in with team. They'll trade here. They'll block there, and they'll take 3 to 10. Sounds good. Sounds good. 21 cards left. Yeah, let's mill ourselves again. Land, Whiptail, Snubhorn. We're not hitting our lands quite as much as I would like. Trade with the companion. Sure. That all went as planned. Going to take them to 10. That's fine. So we'll drop the Temple Altasaur. We got a Pious Interdiction for next turn. For whatever they play. And we're going to start doing some real damage. We'll also probably stop milling ourselves. Because we're going to get low soon enough. Here's all the Snubhorn sentries we wanted. Pious, or Duress. Goodbye, Pious Interdiction. Nice knowing you. Nice knowing you. The main board Duress, ladies and gentlemen. The main board Duress. Alright, so we get to come in with team here. Ooh, hi. In with team. We are not going to mill ourselves anymore. Although, theoretically, there's nothing but lands left, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 8 lands out of 17. So we are sitting almost at 50-50. But our opponent's going to go to 4. Oh, okay. Fine by me. Fine by me. Let's drop a Golden Guardian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They need 2 more permanents, and those Snubhorn sentries get a little bit annoying. And they've got a Conquistador in hand. Oh, there's a Sun Sentinel. Oh, there we go. There we go. They have City's Blessing as a very weird Planeswalker emblem. Alright. What do we get? It's a Plains. Oh, we get the combo. We get the combo. We get to drop a Dreadmaw. We get to fight Golden Guardian on the Dreadmaw. And the Dreadmaw... Well, I don't know why I'm thinking this is an amazing combo. It still would work just as normal, except it doesn't make the Dreadmaw quite as deadified, I guess. Dusk Charger, sure. So they need to Sextuple block that in order to kill it. Seems good to me. Seems good to me. Yeah. Green? 5, so we don't quite have enough for that. So they have to block this with 6 things. They have to block this with their entire board. And we would get to kill... maybe like... Scoundrels get treasure, so we can actually do this quicker. Scoundrels Snubhorn. Or, no, Scoundrel's Sentinel. Scoundrel? Yeah, I like that. In with the Dreadmaw. Kind of need a flyer to end this, don't we? And we didn't get that Imperial Aerosaur back. So that's unfortunate. In for 6. Chump? Are you chumping? 1, 2. Still doesn't do it. Okay, I get to kill both. And you don't get to kill the Dreadmaw. But I guess they don't get to fight this turn, but they still get to fight the next turn. I'm assuming our opponent didn't realize what... Oops, we cannot cast that during this step. Now we can cast it. I'm guessing our opponent forgot about the Altasaur or something. But that puts us in pretty good shape. We get the Golden Guardian, flip it this turn. Hey, we won. We won. We got the Shame Scoop. Alright, so Naturalize coming in. Plummet. We only saw the one flyer. Yeah, we only saw the one flyer, so I'm not going to bring in a Plummet. But Naturalize is going to come in, and we'll get rid of... what was really bad? I don't think any of this would be really bad. Probably just the Overgrown Armasaur. We probably don't want to waste our time with that, right? Yes. Although, that's the sweet, sweet Golden Guardian Temple Altasaur combo. Yeah, I think that's just the move. That is just the plan. Like, we could get rid of World Shaper, but World Shaper, I think, is undervalued. It's not amazing, but I think it's undervalued. I don't think it's bad in any way, shape, or form. Because they pretty quickly, in a lot of cases, have to kill it, which is then going to ramp you like crazy. So, I'm fine keeping this. I'm fine keeping that in. I'm not fine keeping this. This hand does literal nothing for way too long. We have to draw planes. Yeah, that just does nothing. This is a hand that I think a lot of players would say, well, you know, I don't like mulliganing, but you have to mulligan. Mulliganing is super important, and this is a place where you definitely mull. And things got worse, but that will happen. This actually isn't the worst. We're on the draw. We have a 1-drop that is going to hold off everything we saw of theirs from 1 mana to 3 mana, I think. We get a Scry, so I'll actually keep this. That's going to the bottom, though. You bet that's going to the bottom. Alright, deck. Don't do me dirty. You did me dirty. Drop the Snubhorn, pass the turn. They don't have a Snubhorn in hand, so that's good. But now we're boned. We kind of desperately need a forest on top. Please. Pass the turn. It was a risky keep. Yeah, it was a risky keep. Plummet coming in. Plummet 100% coming in. Thanks, deck. Thanks. We have more forests too, don't we? We've got 10 forests. So we've got like a 1 in 3 chance of drawing one. Which aren't great odds. 33%. Over multiple turns, they're okay odds. Wait. I mean, there was no way in hell I was blocking there, but why didn't that come in? Like, Slash of Talons wasn't going to get it. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. So they are a vampire deck of sorts? Bishop Soldier. That's the best vampire they got, okay. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you very much. We are super dead in the air over a large number of turns. They're down to 2 cards, though. We could potentially get back into this. Like, if we can get another land, we can drop a knight. The following turn, we get to drop a Daggertooth plus a keeper, perhaps? We're not dead. We're not dead. We're just in a really crappy situation. Why did this come in last turn? Did they just misclick? Because they've only got a single card left in hand now. And unless it's the trick that was going to do it, I don't get it. Also, that was bad sequencing. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we're doing it, I think. Let's drop the knight. Pass the turn. We've got 8 turns here. I think Plummet definitely comes in, because they've got Sky Marcher and Heliopterus, so there's at least 2 very good targets that we otherwise don't really deal with, other than Grazing Whiptail. Also Pterodon Knight. Plummet 100% comes in. 100%. Taken 2. Taken 2. So now we're on a 3-turn clock. Not the best. Not the best. Alright, so basically free Daggertooth. And also a World Shaper. And that's City's Blessing. Let's come in with a Daggertooth. It's going to gain us a couple of life if they chump it. They don't chump it. Okay. Sure thing. Sure thing. Boy, we need the Grazing Whiptail. Legion Conquistador, sure. So that's going to be 6 in the air we're taking. Going to 8. I don't have high hopes for this. And they didn't go and get another Conquistador. So they have a Conquistador in hand, I guess? So we're coming in with both Daggertooths next turn for sure. Oh! 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 We're luck sacks. We are luck sacks. I think World Shaper comes in too, right? We're going to have 3 blockers. Block. 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 So we're going to take 1, 2, let's say 3 if it's a vampire. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That kills us, actually. That makes us dead. World Shaper's going to hang out at home. They take the 6. Intriguing. Whiptail. Please don't draw removal. Please? Land. No tappy. No tappy. Ne pas de la tappy. There's no reason we should win this game. What's gonna happen? Alright, so they still have a card in hand, and I would expect it to be the card that made that Sun Sentinel attack make sense, right? So, I mean, if it's a pump spell, it's not a pump spell, they would have come in, so we're holding them off. Wow. Alright, I think I'm comfortable coming in with Shaper, Daggertooth, Daggertooth at this point. That's going to force a block. We're going to eat something. We maybe even get to save something. So yeah, all 3 in. Mill. Plains, Martyr, Luminous Bond. So that Plains next turn was going to be a pain. Martyr would have been helpful. Luminous Bonds would have been super helpful. But we're going to eat some stuff here, I think. What are we going to eat? Probably a Snubhorn Sentry on the Shaper. Sun Sentinel on a Daggertooth and Conquistador on a Daggertooth. So Conquistador on the Daggertooth is happening. But what else is going to go? Interesting. So, we can Aggressive Urge and save a Daggertooth, which we will do. We're going to save this one here. We get to draw a card. It's a land. Yeah. So we're going to gain 4. We're going to go to 12. We're going to rip a couple creatures off their battlefield. We're going to get to drop an Ixalan's Keeper. We're at 6 mana, so we're 2 mana shy of triggering that. We might actually pull this out, and I don't think we had any business doing so. Okay, never mind. Ignore all of the words I just said. Back on the 3-turn clock. Taken 5. Taken 5. If we had held that Aggressive Urge, we would have countered that. That feels bad. Hey, Dreadmaw. Alright, so land for turn. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we're taking 5 in the air. So we can't let anything else through. So we're going to have 4 blockers. So World Shaper Daggertooth? Yeah, let's go World Shaper Daggertooth. World Shaper Daggertooth, we will mill ourselves. Raptor Companion, Hammerskull, Naturalize. Crud. They're gonna have to block this, because a lot of stuff would just kill them out of nowhere. They are gonna block the World Shaper, so we're gonna get some mana on board, which means Ixalan's Keeper is gonna be online. And we're gonna drop a Dreadmaw. And they're basically going to have to kill us this turn, because otherwise we're coming in for 11 trample. Seems good. Seems good. Dusk Legion Zealot. Alright. That is 6 in the air. If they hit a vampire, we're toast. That's not a vampire. It is a blocker, though. Pretty decent blocker. Just for the 3. Just for the 3. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they take 2 trample. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we got him. I think we've got him. So yeah, if they... Okay. Yeah, I think we got him. We just come, and they have us. Like, we're dead, so we have to just Alpha Strike here anyways. So in with team, we have enough mana, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. We have exactly enough mana. Whew. Good thing I counted that. In with team, and I think we just get him. 2, 5, 6. So that's 5 trample. Or we just throw it all on the Daggertooth, but that would potentially get Vanquish the Weaked. So I think the safest is to just throw it on the Dreadmaw. There's no 3-drop removal that's gonna do that, I don't think. So we'll block like that. We'll give the Dreadmaw +5/+5. Hey, we got there. We had no business winning that game, but we did. So we're 1-0. I will see you guys for round 2. All right, here we are for round 2. We've lost the die roll, so we're going to play second, and that is not a keepable hand. We don't do anything till turn 5, so mull that. That is significantly better. We're going to keep that, see what's on top. It's a land. We've got 2 2-drops. We can draw a land later. We can draw a land later. Our opponent's got the fancy Ragavan avatar that you can only open from a treasure chest. And they're on the blue plan. Blue-white. Uh-oh. Kite sail. We are in trouble. So, plummet coming in. Plummet coming in. Probably also naturalized. They're going to have water knots and such. Plummet 100% coming in. Both of them. Both plummets. Alright, let's bash in for 2. There is 0 possibility of them trading here. Come on. Bash in for 2. And use our mana, drop a Dagger Tooth. Dagger Tooth. Yeah, this is going to be a race, and a race that we're not going to win. Show me another flyer. Okay. That tempo, though. That tempo, though. Down to 14. Let's drop him to 16. And we'll play 2 creatures to try to fix up that tempo. Come on, opponent. Bash in. Drop the companion. Drop the keeper. Pass the turn. What you got for 5? Of course, it's another flyer. Oh, man. Taken 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're not dead next turn, but we're also not blocking. So in for 7. Take him to 9. Why do they always take so long in the beginning combat step? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, there we go. Attack with all. In for 7, no blocks. Drop the Dagger Tooth. Probably just good game. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, assuming they've got a send online. Uh-huh. Naturalize is coming in as well. There's the City's Blessing. 3, 4, 5. Uh-huh. So, yeah. It's looking like good game. Well, that was incredibly stupid of a game. Alright. Alright. Plummet. Plummet. Naturalize. Get out of there. Get out of there. Also get out. Get out. Snubhorn? Snubhorn's just not doing anything in that matchup. Let's go with that. Don't like being that reactionary in sideboard, but that is a stupidly good deck. Probably one of the more powerful ones, I think. And because it's not a tribe, I think people ignore it a little bit. Definitely curious what our opponent's record is. But I can only find that out when I'm streaming on Twitch, unfortunately. Alright, we are going to play first. We are not happy with this. But we've got removal. I guess we'll keep it. It's real slow, but we are not the aggressor in this match. Not even slightly. Drop the planes. Pass the turn. I hit F6 before that planes went up. Brief heart attack. Snubhorn. Alright, that's a different deck than we saw before. Pass the turn. So we will Dagger Tooth into Pious Interdiction if they have a flyer up. If they don't, World Shaper. But there's no way they don't have a Kite Sail here. Opt. They don't have a kite sail there. Opt into the top. Must be nice. Must be nice. Alright, let's drop the dagger tooth. Hey, more removal. More removal for cheap flyers. I like it. I like it. Dagger tooth down. So we get to keep them off creatures for a couple turns, which is gonna be good. Hammer Skull? Yeah, that's a target. You betcha that's a target. I guess the first question is, do you want to trade? Which they're not going to. So we'll Baffling End, hold up Plummet. Hopefully plummet something. Zero chance of a trade here. And then, yeah, we'll Baffling End that Hammer Skull. Yoink. Crashing Tide is only creature, right? I think. Coming in for 3. So, Deadeye Righauler? That's only creature, right? Please be only creature? Ah, Stormfleet Spy. So, opponent, I thought you had flyers. Alright, so that's 4, 5, 6. This will be 7. Or we could just Pious Interdiction that and keep attacking. They will trade this time. I'm pretty confident in that. And if we hit a land, we've got Altasaur online, so this can attack in a little bit more freely. So I think we just take the turn off in World Shaper here. Pass the turn. Especially since they're representing Moment of Triumph. Pass that turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sun Sentinel. Where are the flyers? Where are the flyers? You're coming in for 2. I'm fine with that. Land. Temple Altasaur. Try and attack me again. I dare ya. I dare ya. Are we going to attack in? Yes, yes we are. And they're going to just take it, I assume? Yep. Sounds good. Sounds good. Temple Altasaur is going to go bye-bye. Ixalan's Binding. Crashing Tide, number 2. Sure. Feels bad, man. Hey! Finally a frigging flyer. We can finally do something about that. Taken 5. That hurts. That hurts. We are going to hold up Plummet. Why isn't Plummet highlighted? It only has flying on attacks. Can I once, for one final time, say how horrible this art is on this card? Because the creature is flying in the card. The creature is flying in the card. That is bad, 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 bad design. We are going to drop a Wayward Swordtooth, holding up the Plummet. And we're going to pass the turn. What you got? You're going to Baffling End my Swordtooth? Sure. We get to naturalize that. But first... Ooh. Ooh. I see. Well then, maybe we don't Plummet. Maybe we get a 3/3 and we eat one of their creatures. That's what we do this turn. Kill the Baffling End. Get a 3/3. Eat a 2/2. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. That's going to put us at 4. And we're going to have a blocker, a Plummet. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh dear. I think we're just dead. I think we were dead from the moment this matchup started, to be honest. This deck is insanely good. So we are at 4. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. So permanent will turn on Swordtooth. So we Pious Interdiction the Snubhorn. We go up to 6. We're not afraid of this turn. Or actually, no, we still have Plummet on. We still have Plummet on. So yeah, we take the Snubhorn Sentry down. We have Plummet for that, so we're only looking at taking 2. So I might just come in for 8? I don't think we're dying next turn, so let's come in for 8. Take them to 6. Make them think twice about attacking. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see. In with team. Plummet your Kite Sail. Take 2, go to 4. Take 2, go to 4. Martyr. Uh-huh, I see. Yep. Alright. Alright. So I guess we go Dreadmaw? They're down to 1 card, and that Dreadmaw is going to be really good with the Altasaur next turn. We might still come back on this. Oh, we did. We did. I'm not sure how, but we did. Yeah, I wish I had another Naturalize. But we don't. And Looming Altasaur still doesn't have reach. For some reason. Yeah, so they're not 100% flyers, but they want to be. They really, really, really want to be. Sea Legs might actually be decent. Well, no, it doesn't. It turns off Griffin for 2 turns. Kitesail Courser just makes better. What was their other flyer? Did they have Sky Marchers? Don't recall what their other flyers were. I think we just go back in. I think that sideboard really worked. So, let's see. Let's see what happens. Come on, good hand. That is an okay hand. I have seen infinitely worse. No 1-drop? Sweet. Woo! Alright. Things are working. No 2-drop? Things are really working. Let's drop that Martyr. Pass the turn. Things are working. What you got? Alright. Opponent's being reactionary. I like it. Let's put it down again. Alright, so this is good. We should be able to pretty heavily attrition their hand. Pretty heavily. Deadeye Rig Hauler with no trigger. Yeah, I'm gonna offer the trade here. They're not gonna take it. We're gonna drop down a Knight of the Stampede, which should hold off the Rig Hauler, but probably eats removal. Soul of the Rapids. Okay. That is good. Things are going good. So we're going to drop a Cherished Hatchling for 1 mana. We're going to offer up a trade here that I don't think they're going to take. They are not going to take it. So we're going to drop a Raptor Companion for 1 mana. Holding up Plummet Naturalize. So the Soul's going to be a problem. For sure. But I'm kind of liking where our board presence is right now, especially with that Interdiction in hand. Stormfleet Spy, they get to draw a card. Sure. That is going directly against our attrition plan. Not a flyer. Not a flyer. Not flyers. How did their deck change so much? Alright, so we need to Pyrus Interdiction, probably the Hammer Skull. Highest interdiction, the Hammer Skull, which lets our creatures come in more or less-ish. So Martyr's coming in for sure. Hatchling's coming in for sure. Knight's coming in for sure. That's 2, 4, 6. Take him to 10. We go to 3, 6, 7. We go to 3, 6, 7, 8. But we can trade. Yeah, let's force this race. Let's force this race. And really hope they play some freaking flyers. Alright, so they're getting rid of our dinosaur dude. That's fine. That's fine. We've got the mana. We didn't need the cost reduction anymore. So we got him to 12. Meanwhile, we're going to take 5 and go to 14. Oh, what are they jamming here? Hey, we can kill that. We can actually kill that. We can kill that. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, so we're taking 5. This is fine. This is all fine. Things are going great. Yeah, we're going to kill the Spirewinder right now. We're going to bash in for 4, take him to 8. We get to surprise, baffling end, destroy, kill the Stormfleet Spy. Ah! They did not do it. Also, I guess they couldn't continue taking that much damage, eh? They're down to 1 card in hand. So, this might all be okay. This might all be okay. We get in for 5. We take him to 3. Going for the 3. Down to 3, single card in hand. If it's a flyer, we get to kill it. It's a flyer, we get to kill it. Or no, they actually have 1 more card in hand. They probably just can't attack in with the soul. No, they cannot. So we get to kill the griffin. We get to trade the dinosaur with the soul. And take him to 1. Whew. Whew, boy. Once again, this is somehow just... Holy crap. Wait, what? Why'd they die? They were at 3, right? Weren't they? I'm super confused. Were they not at 3? Were they at 2 and I just missed it? I'm going to have to go back and watch that video. Anyways, we're 2-0 and somehow going into the finals with this deck that I predicted we would 1-2 with. So, see you in a second for match 3. Sometimes I forget tokens have abilities sometimes. Trample. Trample is how we won there. Trample is how we won there. Alright, we are here for match 3. We're in the finals. We've won the die roll. We're going to play first. Some hands you have to mull. This is one of them. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. Let's keep it. And hope for not a land on top. Hope for something better than that on top. Draws us a card, I guess. And you know the card underneath is a land. I'm going to keep it, because I will guarantee you the card underneath is a land. And we'll keep track of it. It's going to be like the best card that we could have possibly have drawn on turn 2, right? Drop a forest, pass the turn. Mountain. Rawr. So here's the aggressive urge. Drop the keeper. Pass the turn. And let's see that land. Red-blue. Cool. I like it. I like it. So underneath the urge was a Dreadmaw. So actually, yeah, nothing we wanted on turn 3 anyways. Or on turn 2, rather. In for keeper. Take the 2. Pass the turn. So we get World Shaper next turn. So we can start milling ourselves. Alright. We did 2. They did nothing. Full on Grixis, natural on turn 3. Must be nice. Must be nice. Okay. Taking 2. It is now a race. 18-18. So we're definitely going to World Shaper. Ooh, that's going to be useful. I'll wait for them to throw something stupid on that. So in for 2, take him to 16, drop a World Shaper. Drop the World Shaper. Down it goes. Pass the turn. So we're doing 5 a turn to their 2 a turn. Next turn, if we hit a land, we can bonds and keep a purge, which is pretty good. So we want them to like waste their turn putting a cutlass on that or something. I mean, we take 5, but then we get to ruin their day a little bit. Buccaneers, oh, okay. Good old super slow format. Pirates Pillage. You are not going to keep that, are you? You did. Okay. I'm fine taking 5 here. Luminous Bonds will get us right back into this. Down to 13. We're going to take him to 11. Daggertooth. Yeah, so in for 5. We will mill ourselves. Hitting land, bonds, sailback. Okay. So we'll take him to 11. And then I think we actually drop the Daggertooth. It'll suck if it eats removal, but if it doesn't, we just get to eat the Brazen Buccaneers and gain 2 life and negate that too. So we've got them at 3 if they don't block. Very much a race. Probably going to be a short game here, I would bet. And let's see if they just ruin us. I assume Buccaneers Bravado at some point is just going to really destroy us. Or another one of those, I guess. I guess. Coming in for 4. You got it. So they left Buccaneers. So that's good, I guess. 2 lands, 2 cards in hand. We really want to land on top, don't we? We got it. Now these come in tapped, right? They do come in tapped. So we can come in for 8, which will take them to 3. We've got well, actually we can bonds now. Because I don't think we're dead next turn. We're taking 4 going to 5. Ooh, well, if they have Buccaneer, we're dead. Absolutely regardlessly. Right? No, because we could bonds 1, and then we would just take 6. They have to have it in hand, though. They have to have it in hand. And they're going to be running, what, like 2? The odds are really against them having it in hand. So if we attack, they're going to try to eat the keeper. We're going to aggressive urge so that it trades. We're going to deal 6, take him to 5. And we draw a card, and we get to Luminous Bonds one of the things. I think that's the safer plan. That's the safer plan. In with team, we will mill ourselves. In with team, mill ourselves. Land, Pious Interdiction. A lot of the removal we want kind of going away here. Alright, so they do take the bait, so we will aggressive urge here. Take them to 5. And we'll Luminous Bonds one of the sprinters. And hope we don't die. Hope we don't die. 3 cards. Actually, we know one of them's Pirates Pillage, right? We know that. And that is probably just a card they do not want to cast. Well, depending on what else is in their hand, I guess. So we have no removal. We have a Pounce left, which would actually be really good. Pirate's Pillage. I'm assuming it's Pirate's Pillage because they've paid the mana, the spell hasn't gone in the stack, so they're waiting to discard a card. Yeah. Pirate's Pillage, discarding Dusk Legion Zealot. Smells a little desperate. So 3 cards in hand. 1 was a land. Alright, so we got them on the ropes. They don't have bravado or anything. Yeah, we got them on the ropes here. Somehow we stayed it out. Oof. Hey, bud. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite there. So we can force a trade with the Daggertooth, which is fine. That puts us back up to 11 life. Seems fine for me. We'll mill one more time, because I don't mind having lands. Ooh, all 3 of them were lands. Pretty good. Pretty good. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands that we get. They're going to go for the trade. That'll put us up to 11. I'm fine with that. They're going to go to 2. And we're going to drop a Sword Tooth and a Raptor Buddy. And if they had a creature, they would have played it last turn. As long as it was less than 4. I can't imagine they're playing many 5, 6, 7 drops. So they're going to need 2 blockers here. Not a blocker. Or not 2 blockers, but it is 1 blocker. If we can hit a land, we can have Sword Tooth online. Hey, we just won instead. That works for me. So, Pirates, you say. So, Naturalize, not doing anything. Plummet, not doing anything. Hardy Veteran's a 2/4 on our turn? That's not what we want. I don't think we want any of this. I think everything else that we have is just better. So let's go back in. Let's go back in, see if we can win, and 3-0 our last draft somehow with a deck that I did not think was very good. I will say people are definitely very afraid of Wayward Swordtooth, and it's a card that I think people pretty quickly were like, oh, this is garbage. And I was always high on it. I was probably a bit too high on it, but I think it is fine. Sad we never got to flip the Guardian yet. Probably never will. There was that one turn where we could have, but we just won instead. And I guess that was fine. Alright, so we got a hand that technically is okay. If they do the aggro thing, which I presume is their plan, we're going to die. But we'll keep it for the moment. Good, no 1-drop. That's what I like. Show me a Snubhorn Sentry. Show me the Snubhorn Sentry. The Called Shot. The Called Shot. Alright. Now things are just great. Stormfleet Sprinters are still going to be a big problem. But I'm feeling pretty good here. Dusk Legion, don't care. Don't care. Give me a 2-drop. Give me a 2-drop. Oh, I was really hoping that I was suddenly able to call my top decks, but no such luck. No such luck. So, Daggertooth into night. Okay. You're banned. You're not allowed to be played. Alright, so this is a problem. So is all of this. Much problem being had. Daggertooth. So I guess we can at least double block the Ferocidon, so they're not going to attack. So I guess we got that going for us. but we need to draw absolutely 0 more lands for the rest of this game. What do we got? Hey, Stormfleet Sprinter. We're not going to win this one. If there's a land on top, we're dead. Okay, next turn could actually be pretty good. Next turn could be good. So we're going to bash in with the Daggertooth to make sure that this race keeps going. If they hit removal or bounce, it's going to suck because we're going to take 5 and go to 11. But we need to make sure that we're damaging them just as much. Just as much. Alright, let's continue on the no land plan. Pretty vital that we continue doing that. Okay, yep. Now we're just dead. Taking 5, going to 11. Dropping an Armasaur that can't do much of anything. And in fact is going to hurt the hell out of us. Another land, Taking 1. So I guess we take him to 12 here. And we need there to not be a land on top. We really need there to not be a land on top. Bad news. Baffling End would be really good. Get rid of the Ferocidons. I wish I always had all 3 colors every single game. If I was a 3-color deck. Alright, so we're taking 4. Okay. Down to 6. Down to 6. Not a land? So we're taking 4. So we're going to 2. Guaranteed we're going to 2. We play Raptor Companion, we're going to 1. We can no longer block with Armasaur at that point. Raptor Companion down. Get the City's Blessing. Bash in for 3. Do we just die? We just die, right? Because now we can't double block Ferocidon. Yeah, that was a mistake. We're dead. We're dead several ways. Several ways. So all we can do is pretend that we have something in hand. But we don't, because we just drew basically nothing but lands. Unfortunate. What else you got? What else you got? You're not sure how to cast it, but you got something. Okay. You know, opponent, you could also just attack with the team. Okay, let's go to 1. Go to 1. We can no longer play creatures. Simply straight up not allowed. Which means we also can't attack with the Armasaur. Oh, are we dead? What you got? Cast it. Cast it. Cast it. There we go. So they do have Bravado. Alright. So that was our deck. That was our deck just saying, hey you. Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah. Armasaur out. Gleaming Barrier in? Feels bad. Imperial Ceratop, something else that gains life, I guess. That's better than making 1/1s. Let's go with that, but if our opponent gets the Luxac draw, Natural Grixis, we're just dead. Super dead. We really needed more Snubhorn Sentries, I think. And unfortunately, I'm going to end up with 2 more packs of Ixalan block. If I went 1 and 2, I would have no reason to ever have to draft this set again. But now apparently I have to draft this set again at some point. But that'll be for stream. We're going to play first. We have a pretty awful hand. We have a 2-drop, and then we have to draw lands for forever. Oh, let's keep it. This is one of the hands that I think is playable, that I think people keep too often. So I do think we should have mulled this. You know, game 3, we want to win. We really want to win to 3-0 this. I don't think that was a correct keep. But I think it's a keep that people would have yelled at me for if I didn't keep it. And we're going to get a land on top. It's going to be a forest, and everything's going to be fine. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Raptor Companion, pass the turn. So we get to Luminous Bonds. A Sprinter, most likely, would be the best target. Really want something better for the other things. Hey, cool. We are the one who, well, not really curves out, but we're the one who's playing aggressive creatures. So in for 3, take him to 17. Drop the Martyr, pass the turn. We get to Luminous Bonds whatever they play, and take him to 12. But we really need land on top, one of them being a forest. Really kind of need that. Nothing at all. Okay. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. Just getting there. Let's 5 them. There's no way they're going to let me 5 them. One of these is dying. Absolutely 0 chance we're getting in here. We got in there somehow. Okay. Okie dokie. Wow. Maybe they just have islands in hand. They didn't get Natural Grixis. Buccaneers that are not going to attack. I'll tell you that much. And they found a land. And it's a tap land. Ooh. Oh, honey, no. Ooh. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I think we just continue going to the wall here. Take him to 7. Take him to 7. Ooh, they got their island, but we know that they've got a tap land sitting in there. Alright, the 4/4, that's a problem. That's a problem. So we're going to need to sit back for a little bit, establish the board here. They're also going to establish the board. We might just lose this now. This might just be the turnaround. We're going to need to hit Pious Interdiction, the other Luminous Bonds. We're going to need to just flood the board like crazy, have them stumble somehow. So they're going to discard. They did not discard the Highland Lake. Okay. I assume they're going to play the Highland Lake, because now they're out of blue mana. There's the lake. No attacks, I don't think. Nope, no attacks. And we've seen them with this mana before, 3 mana, and they didn't do anything. So I think we're safe-ish. Just missing that land drop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be 8. So currently we can take them to 2, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it when they've got so many cards in hand. So we're just going to pass the turn. We're going to play this a bit safer. Little bit safer. Man, how bad does a Fiery Cannonade blow us out, eh? Bombard that. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. I go to 22. So a land gets us to 9 permanents. And it also gets us probably the very important Temple Altasaur down. Then the following turn we get to hit 10. Direfleet Netbreaker. Not a fan. Not a fan. Oh, what else you got? Nest Robber. Not the biggest fan. Just not. But no attacks. That's perfect. Please give us a land. Thank you. So is the best situation flashing in, snapping Sailback? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The best is flashing in, snapping Sailback, I think. And we'll probably just take all the damage they throw at us next turn, because then we can have Temple Altasaur down with a Wayward Swordtooth that can attack and block. Woo! No attacks. Nothing. Not even a land play. Pardon? Pardon? Whew. Alright, we're in super good shape now. So we come in with 2 of our Gigantor dinosaurs that basically can't die. In for 9. And you've got a quadruple and quintuple block. I guess if they kill Temple Altasaur, we're in trouble, but we've already seen the 1 Bombard that we know they have gone. The Chump and the Chump. Chumping with Direfleet. This doesn't work, opponent. It doesn't work. I'm guessing people just haven't played with Temple Altasaur a lot. Because we're winning off the back of people not knowing what that card does. Come on, Rivers rebuke me. Rivers rebuke me. I deserve it. I deserve it. Although we are blessed, so that's pretty good. Sent you a message. GG's. Look at that. The polite online handshake. Alright, we 3-0'd for the final Spikey Saturday Rivals of Ixalan draft. The draft format that I hated. I've come around is a strong word. Rivals is not in my bottom 5. Probably not in my bottom 10. I just really disliked what it did to Ixalan, which was a format that I actually did really enjoy despite most people. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you enjoyed the last Rivals of Ixalan draft. That was Democritus' sponsored draft, so he'll be getting every card that we drafted there. I guess the Kumena was the exciting one. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can find me on Twitter at @themanaleek. That's Leek, like the vegetable, not the card. You can also find me at facebook.com/themanaleek, twitch.tv/themanaleek, and patreon.com/themanaleek. If you like the content, click the thumbs up button. Click subscribe if you want to see more. And if you have questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see you all next time.